If you want to become a profitable trader and you don't know how to analyze the charts, and as well you don't have money to pay for signals from top OGs, well, this video is for you, because I'll be showing you how to do this for free using an AI tool. Well, that's basically how I update you guys on this channel, right? Every information that will make you money is in this channel. So if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe and share this video, because in this video I will show you how to use AI to analyze your charts and become a profitable trader for free. You understand? So let's dive right into it. So first things first, you want to analyze your chart, right? And you don't have the technical know-how, you are not a technical person, you're not good at fundamental analysis as well, and you don't have money to pay for top OGs, instructors or whatever for signals on a monthly, weekly basis, or whatever, or however they do it, right? Now first thing you have to do is select the coin you want to like analyze, right? I don't know which one we should choose. Let's choose the one that has at least maybe this one, right? No, it's high right now. H bar, let's choose this one. H bar, right? Let's choose this one. So we want to analyze this trade, right? Let's open it up. So this is what we want to analyze, right? So what we want to do now is head over to ChatGPT and use this prompt to analyze this chart. Basically, you click on ChatGPT, that's what we'll be using. And this prompt, you just paste this prompt here. I'll put it in the description so that you can copy it easily. So put on this prompt. Then you see, analyze the chart as if you're a professional support and resistance trader. So put the name of the chart beside here, and the name of the chart is H bar, right? And that's basically it. Let's reconfirm. So you can see H bar, and you just send. Now they will ask you to upload an image so they will see the chart and know what's happening, right? So we go over here and screenshot. We will be screenshotting on the daily time frame, right? Let me make it let me put it like this. So we're screenshotting it on the daily time frame. Yeah, let's just upload it. So add files. So it's loaded up and just send the chart, and it will analyze it within few minutes and give you a long list of stuff you have to do, right? But see, we are not interested in all this information, so we are looking at for the key points. So we draw the chart ourselves and mark it out ourselves in the chart, because if you want it to generate this stuff, I'm using a free version of ChatGPT, by the way. So if you want it to generate this stuff, it will take a longer time. But if you're using a premium ChatGPT, the image re-upload will be very fast, and it will analyze it on the image on itself. But now we have to do it ourselves because we're using a free version of ChatGPT, right? So you see here, market structure, current trend, mid downtrend, but showing early signs of base formation and consolidation between 0.2 and 0.23 after a series of lower highs. So key support resistance zones, immediate support is 0.21. So let's go over to the chart on trading view and know what's happening there. So if you don't have trading view, you can easily download it up. And yeah, let's search for the name. What's the name of the coin again? I think it's H bar, right? So let's search for H bar. Let's add it up here. H bar. So we choose H bar USDT. We are using Shape, Bybit, Abiget, yourself. Well, no, you can just use anyone. Let's just open up the charts. Trade. No, it's no problem. So we are still we change this to the daily. We change this to the daily time frame, right? Because that's what we are using to analyze. So we change it to the daily time frame. So according to ChatGPT, he said immediate support is 0.215. So let's find the immediate support. The immediate support is 0.215, 0.215. So here is the immediate support, right? And so far is accurate, because you can see this is the support zone, right? The candles are bouncing off here. Wait, let me bring this arrow. You can see the candles are bouncing off here, so the support is valid, and you can see it's retested there and it's up right now. So the immediate support is accurate according to ChatGPT. Well, ChatGPT can only lead this so far, right? So we have to analyze this by ourselves. So immediate resistance is 0.23. So the support, we have found the support. Let's find this resistance, right? So 0.23, 0.23, 0.2. So you can see the 23 here. So once you say the immediate here is the current one, 0.23, then it's valid because you can see, where's my arrow? It bounced up here, and you can see the candle points, candles rejecting here is rejected, and it's still rejecting. Maybe it will break out or not. So the immediate resistance is valid according to ChatGPT. So historical levels, we have to find this out as well because you need to know the whole history of this chart. So strong support is 0.161. So let's zoom in and find 0.161, right? So let's know if this is accurate. 0.161. Let me use this one. 0.161. So here. So let me make it very tight. So according to it, 0.161 is the, let me reconfirm, strong support. What this basically means is if this trade even breaks here, here is a very good support resistance zone, support zone that it will bounce off of. So that's what it means by historical um support. So let's check how many times, because 3 times is the charm in terms of supports. So it's, wait, let me zoom this in small. I'll make these videos to be very fast as you won't be bombarded with information. I end up not doing anything with it. So if let's count it, how many times this support actually worked. So it worked once, then it broke, then it turned to resistance here, this zone right here, and it worked as a support, then bounced off. So it's try to retest off. So one, let me just say start from here, one, then two, then three. So basically four. So basically you can call this a very good support zone because you can see it is price have reacted here a lot of times in multiple locations. So it is valid according to ChatGPT, and that's not wrong, right? So major resistance, we are not looking for the major resistance. Macro resistance, we are not looking for that. So ideal entry points, support resistance trading plan. Entry, sorry. Scenario A, bullish setup, breakout play. Entry, wait for a daily candle close above 0.23, followed by a retest of 0.23 as a support. So let me just show you, explain what this means. So we are going back here to this side, right? So wait for a, let's reread. Wait for a daily candle close above 0.23. So let's find out where 0.23 is. 0.23. This is our support, right? That's here, 0.23. So we need this candle here to close above this support or resistance. So let it also support. That's if you want to enter this trade. Now, if that happens, then confirmation, a bullish engulfing candle or long lower rejection week on retest. So it has to retest. Once it passes, breaks, then it has to retest. You understand? So now we'll put our stop loss below 0.21, structure below. So we have to put 0.21. So if you want to enter this trade, let me cancel this. So if you want to enter this trade, we have to wait for let me reconfirm. Um Stop loss should be below 0.21, right? Entry is above here, so we put entry is slightly above here, and the stop loss should be at 0. 0 point, let me confirm, 0.215, 0.215. So you have to bring it down 0.21 5. So something like here. So let's understand what ChatGPT is saying. So ChatGPT is basically saying if this candle closes above here 0.23, we should enter this trade. Once it breaks and retests it, if it retests this zone, we should enter this trade. Then we'll put our um support. Sorry, we put our stop loss at this other support. So even if this didn't hold it and it gets over here, we should put it our stop loss here, that once it gets here then the trade is invalid, right? So this is what ChatGPT is saying. That's its own first scenario, right? So risk reward is 1 to 5, entry 0.23, SL 1.5, TP 0.0269. So the entry, I'm sorry, our TP, we set our TP, you have to set our TP to 0.26, right? So our entry will be here. So this is buyers of ChatGPT. So you have to wait for this trade to pass here, then it triggers. Remember, we won't enter it if it passes here. We enter it once it retraces here. Then we'll put our stop loss 0.15, just slightly on this line. Then our take profit will be here. That's what ChatGPT is basically saying. So this is how you analyze the chart with ChatGPT. So let's head back and see the scenario B and know if it's the same thing, or okay, this one is the bearish scenario, bearish setup. So because the trade is looking more bullish, I don't see why we should check the bearish, right? So but let's just check it out. So bearish setup, it says rejection play. Entry if price rejects 0.23 or 0.25 zone. So let's find where the 0.23 and 0.25 zone is. So 0.23, wait, let me delete this. So 0.23 is 0.25. So 0.23, if price rejects here and 0.25 here, this zone here, let me break it down so you understand. If price gets up here and rejects, right, then that's the play ChatGPT is trying to call. So it says if price is just 0.23, 0.25 zone with a clear bearish engulfing candle, so you have to confirm the candle first. The stop loss above 0.254, so we have to put our stop loss at 0.254, 0.25454 here, and our take profit at 0.215, this same place here. So basically, you can see that ChatGPT is trying to play it safe. It shows you two possible scenarios, and that is based on the support and resistance play, right? So if price rejects here and didn't bounce off back to the upside, that means it will break this support zone and turn to a bearish whatever. Then it will have to get here, and that will be profit if you are looking at the bearish side of this trade. But if you're looking at the bullish side, if it breaks here, then retest, then you can enter if it bounces off here and you confirm the retest, then you can enter the trade up to the upside. Now this is a very two-sided analysis, and I think that's a very funny way to just analyze the chart, but it is what it is, right? So if you understand this, then you can use ChatGPT to do analysis. You can either wait for it to just watch this chart with the candle, whether it will close above here. If it closes here and you see a good retest, then you can enter the trade. But if it closes here and breaks, then it didn't hold. If it breaks this here and retest and the retest didn't hold, and it breaks it below, once you confirm the candle, you can follow it down to the downside to this next support. Like this next support should be either your stop loss or your take profit, you understand? And this support, this resistance here should either be your next entry or your next basically your next entry for both ways. So here it really matters, either you are waiting for a retest to confirm, or you are waiting for a, I mean, rejection to enter. That's basically what ChatGPT is trying to say. What else is he even saying here? Let's check. Right. So confirmation signal to watch: bullish if you're bullish, right? Breakout and close above 0.2533 with high volume. That's what, like I said. Rejection weeks off 0.15 or 0.22, showing buyer defense. Very strong rejection at that support zone I showed you. 0.233. That if it rejects a strong rejection, if you see a strong rejection, then you can enter the bearish part of the trade, break and close below 0.1. So the support 0.215 support is very important, because it can either be your resist, your stop loss, or your take profit, and depending on which side you later choose to go with, right? So take profit zones: short term trade, exit partials near 0.256, trial stop to 0.23, swing traders hold to 0.30 if momentum continues. So basically this means you just have to monitor this trade, right? Before you enter, you have to monitor it. So you can't put the setup and leave it. That's what he's trying to tell you right now, because based on the current stuff he's saying, ChatGPT is saying, is either you see a very strong bias to buy, or a very strong rejection to sell, and whichever one you have to monitor this chart to confirm. Then if it's going up, you have to take your first profit here, and you can take it up to 0.3, right? I mean, that's basically its bias on bullish. So if this video was helpful in any way, I mean, like, subscribe, and share this video to those that might be interested. If you have watched it to this point, please subscribe. I share tips on how to make money online. I mean, every financial way possible and legit way possible as well. So if you haven't subscribed already and you are an old viewer, please do. I mean, that's basically how we grow. So let's go.